In this video, I will share a guide on how to boost FPS in RDR1 and solve bugs such as disappearing NPCs, animals, and other objects. This video should also make the game more stable, which should increase your game's performance. First, open the Start menu and search for Graphics Settings. Now we are in Graphics Settings, so scroll down and look for RDR1. I do have RDR2 here, but we need RDR1, so let me show you how to add it. Scroll back to the top and click on the Add App button. From here, you need to go to the location where your RDR1 game is installed. I have it here in the Video Games folder, but here are all the possible locations where RDR1 might be on your computer. Once you find the folder, open it up, select the rdr.exe file, and click on Add. This should add your game to Graphics Settings. Now scroll to the RDR1 game and click on it. Here, you have the option to set the GPU preference. In your case, select High Performance, even if you don't have a dedicated graphics card in your computer. For this tutorial, I will keep it set to Intel HD graphics just so that we can apply some custom settings later in this video, and because I am making this video for low-end PC users, but you should set it to high performance no matter what. Once that's done, I want you to run the game temporarily. If your computer is capable enough to at least start the game, it should load up normally. It should take a few seconds, and once that's done, it should ask you to set a quality preset. If it doesn't show up for you, don't worry, simply let the game load up and close it once you are on the game menu page. In our case, we can select low. Now apply these settings, and once the game loads to the menu page, simply close the game so we can apply our custom settings manually. Once you are back on the desktop, open your RDR1 PC settings folder. There are different locations for different versions, and I will show you all the possible methods. Method 1, open this PC, go to the Documents folder, then the Rockstar Games folder, and look for the Red Dead Redemption folder. Open it and go to the Title folder. This is where we will apply custom settings, but let me show you a few more methods in case you don't have a paid version of the game. You can skip to the timestamp on your screen or keep watching. Method 2. For the 1911 version, open Start and search for Run. Type Sent App Data Sent and hit OK to open your roaming folder. Once in this folder, open the 1911 folder, if you have it. Here you will see Red Dead Redemption. Open it and go to the Title folder. You can now skip to the timestamp on your screen or keep watching. Method 3. Open Start, type Run, and open it. Here, search for Sent App Data Sent and hit OK to open the roaming folder. Scroll down and look for the Goldberg Social Club Saves folder, and here you should see your Red Dead Redemption folder. If you still can't find your game's settings folder, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to help you, but please be patient as I may reply a bit late. Now, regardless of the game edition or version, you should have this RDR settings folder. Alright, I have opened my RDR settings folder, and I am now in the Title folder. If you followed the previous steps, you should already be in this folder. Now put this folder to the right side of the screen and open an empty folder on your computer. You can also use your desktop for the next steps I'm about to show. Next, go to the Title folder and move your old graphicsoptions.xml file. We are keeping this file as a backup, so if something goes wrong, you can simply use your old settings again. Alright, I've moved my file to a random folder on my computer as a backup. Now I want you to make a new folder. You can create this new folder on the desktop as well, but I'll create it in the same folder. Open this new empty folder and create a text document. On Windows 10, it may show the option to create a notepad file, so just do that. After that, rename this document as Graphics Options with all lowercase letters, but keep the O of Options capitalized as shown on your screen. Once that's done, open this text document and put it on the right side of the screen. Now open the web page I'll link in the description and scroll down to the Custom Settings section. Here you should see a copy button. If not, you need to select all the code in this box. I've just copied the code, and now we will paste it into the text document we created. I've pasted the code. Now click on File, save the file, and close it. Now we will convert this text file into an XML file. To do that, simply open this online converter, click the large Upload button, and select the text document file we just created. I've selected the file and will now convert it to XML. Now, I know some people might be wondering why I'm using an online converter. You have to understand that most people watching aren't very advanced, and I don't want to make any unnecessary changes to their computers that might allow them to accidentally mess with every file on their computer. Once the file is converted, save it to your computer. Now we're in the new folder where we have our converted file. Copy this converted file to the Title folder. After copying, right-click on it, go to Properties, and set it to Read Only. Then click Apply and Save. After doing that, we will now apply a small performance registry mod, which should also help fix any glitches and bugs in the game. First, open this page and click Files. Here, you need to select the manual download option. Once you click on it, click on Slow Download. You may have to log in to this website or check the description for a direct Google Drive link. I have this file here. Put this folder to the right side of the screen, open your games directory folder, and put that on the left side of the screen. Here are the locations of RDR1 directory folders for different versions. Once in the folder, open the RDR Performance Mod folder and copy these two files to the RDR1 directory. Now you have two files, one to disable this mod and the other to activate it. Simply open the activation file and press Yes. It should show the success message and then press Yes again. Now, in case you have copied the files but it's showing the file as a notepad document, don't freak out. Simply right-click on the RDR Performance Enable file and go to Properties. From here, click on the Change button and set it to Registry Editor. Apply and save and it should fix the file, or you can simply right-click on the file and open it with Registry Editor, and the rest of the activation is the same as I showed before. Once that's done, I want you to run your game, but keep watching this video because I want to tell you something important. My game is loading. If your game isn't opening or you're experiencing other errors, I have a video on fixing RDR opening issues. I'll link it in the description, and you're welcome to contact me on Instagram for any gaming help. Alright, my game has loaded, and I want you to pay attention here. You see this settings option? No matter what, do not click on it. Otherwise, you'll have to follow the whole process again. Just hit the play button. Now, the settings we applied aren't the most perfect settings in the world, but I can customize some settings for you if these don't work. You can ask me about this in the comments, but you'll need to send me your older graphics options file so I can modify it. Please be patient, as I'm also human and have many things to do in life. But I think the settings I shared in this video should already boost your game FPS and fix the disappearing objects issue in RDR. I also want to say something about RDR1. Even though this is an old game, if you've just downloaded it on PC, you need to understand that this new edition is slightly improved, meaning it requires more graphics memory. So, I personally recommend everyone buy a cheap graphics card. If you want to experience RDR1 and even other cool games like GTA 5 on somewhat decent settings, then you should at least buy a 2GB graphics card. Simply search for it on an online marketplace like eBay, Amazon, OLX, or Facebook Marketplace for a used card, and I promise you'll find one for just $10 to $15. That's how cheap they are. If you have a laptop, you can't really upgrade your graphics, but you can install an SSD drive for Windows and the game folder, which will increase your computer's speed and make the game run better. For that, contact a nearby computer shop. I am also working on one more video for RDR1 low-end PC users, so look out for that. Leave a like, subscribe, and maybe watch this video on your screen. Thank you for watching.